ESSEN Motor Show Round 3. Boy, this is gonna be good. So, basically, if you don't know what this video is gonna be about already, let me explain something to you. You look at the title before you fucking watch the video. Alright, for anyone that likes skits for the kids, well, my friends, today there's gonna be lots of that. We had an awesome experience at ESSEN in general, but this was by far one of my favorite bits. So there's a lot of stuff that I didn't include in the little montage video because I wanted to save it for this video right here. Now, during ESSEN Motor Show, well, they had like events where cars would go onto like a little circuit, either do a drift or do a lap, that kind of thing. And there was an interesting experience that we got to have, me and Slap in the back of like a taxi almost, like as in like a big Volkswagen freaking family carrier that had been stripped out and made into a race car, and then they drifted it. Now, he was saying, like the guy was explaining to us how this car was not made for this. When you have the drift cars that go around drifting and then you switch to the race cars, then the race cars don't look as fancy from the outside. Well, I've got to tell you, from the inside, my insides were being thrown left, right, and center. It was ridiculous. But backtrack a little bit. Before that, there were a few cars going around, drifting around. So I'm going to show you clips of those cars drifting around right now and that sort of thing, and other vehicles that were thrown around. There was tandeming, like little friggin', I don't want to call them F1 cars, for God's sake, because people will have a go at me, but formula cars, basically. Those style of cars, they were drifting, all right? They were tandeming together, and they were getting pretty close at points, but there were also some other crazy vehicles. I'll let you see for yourself. It's ridiculous. Event. That's right, the event that Pants was included in. The Drift Taxi Volkswagen bus thing. It was awesome. Now, I've got to say, I've never experienced anything like that before, because obviously I've experienced like people taking corners sharply, and I've experienced like a bit of drifting myself, that kind of thing, but I've never experienced being in the back of something like that big that is being like a race car that's being a race van that's being forced to drift. It's like, I don't want to say the analogy, but it's like putting it in with thank you, YouTube heroes. But yeah, me and Slap were being thrown all over. Stefan was in the front of the vehicle, and there's like a race driver in the driver's seat, obviously. But oh my god, like it's so weird because again, as I said, I've experienced drifting before. I've been in a car that's been drifting or like sliding to the least, and the force, like it physically like pushed you so hard that I've never felt before. I believe this thing was all-wheel drive. There's no way from it has to be an all-wheel drive, and it had about 300 horsepower, so it was maxed out to as much of its ability without swapping its engine, and I think it was like a little diesel thing. But when we drifted, the back wheel was just like, if like the back right wheel that we were drifting onto, it felt like it was jumping, it was skipping. Like someone told us that we did go up on 3 wheels at some point, but it felt like that thing was like trying to cave in and just flicking back each time. It felt like it was braking.
Yeah. Let's see if you remember that.
We'll see.
We were like BlackPanthaa and... Ah.
Okay. He's actually saying it?
Okay.
So, jetzt ist ein bisschen Spaß gleich. Oh God! That was nuts.
No idea.
It is the wiper. I was wondering what the hell that was that whole time.
Wiper.
Yeah.
I thought the diff was going.
Yeah. Now, we went around a few times, and honestly, I thought I was going to come out feeling really, really sick, but I didn't at all. Like, not in the slightest. And I was like, oh. And I hadn't eaten as well. And I thought, I don't know if I should probably eat first. That's my thing. Whenever I do something like this or go in a car, I'm like, do I eat first or do I eat after? I'm hungry. Will that make me more sick than eating? I don't know. What's the answer? Can someone fucking tell? That would be amazing. It'll be so useful to me for the future. Thank you very much. But yeah, as soon as he like finished and pulled into at the end, the car had so many like warning lights going on, flashing and everything, and I was like, he has absolutely smashed this thing to bits. It is toast. This thing, it needs help. It needs assistance right now. Please, someone save this thing. It needs it. But the driver was really cool. He was good to chat to, and he like explained a lot of things to us and helped us, and you know, fill in the gaps that I have in this video. And he's a racing driver, and he can drift. And he managed to get that thing to drift, which had like a racing setup, which is usually tuned a bit more towards grip, you would imagine, right? Well, he definitely managed to get it to do the other thing. Again, thank you to Stefan and Nitro Nation. Those stuff will be linked in the description if you want to go check out the channel, and also the fan fiber merch for Nitro Nation. But awesome, again. I'm going to keep saying, sum up ESSEN 2016, ESSEN 2016. The best thing to say would be amazing. It was honestly such an awesome experience. But again, if you want to see more on the ESSEN Motor Show, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.